Welcome to my Permadeath series for No Man's Sky, and here we are, we're up on the bridge of my freighter. In this part I want to continue exploring, trying to find a base location. I've also moved to a red system because I want to try out a suggestion that was put in the comments that red systems have a higher probability of triggering upgrades and events related to living ships. So we're going to give that a try because I really would like to upgrade my living ship, but first I've got a few frigate missions to cash in. We're going to do that first. I'm really been pushing the frigate missions hard recently to try and get frigate modules because I would like to get that final upgrade to the warp drive to the freighter. It's got some fusion accelerators, some superconductor, storage augmentation. That could be useful. We could use that to upgrade our fighter or even the laughing gnome. Cryo pumps. Wow. There's some pretty valuable stuff in here, actually. We got some Geknip superconductors. I think I would like to put the. I think we'll put the superconductors into the vaults for advanced manufacturing. I think I think I probably would like to sell the cryo pumps if we get a decent price. This section over here is my advanced manufacturing section. You can see I've been gathering up resources. We've got some fusion accelerant as well. And in this one I've got other various items that I've been collecting. And eventually we're going to start producing some pretty good stuff. Let me just see. We got some hairy orchids. I'm not sure where they came from. We do need, and we'll put the storage augmentation in there. I think we could probably sell off the rest of this stuff. Obviously I won't have space for the other frigate missions. Let's come in here. The cryo pump price isn't too bad. We'll sell the neural ducts. Good price. Sell the Geknip anyway. Come down. Fusion accelerant plus 17%. Yes, we'll sell that. Sell the begin effigies. I think I had 3 missions, or maybe I only had 2. I must admit, tritium has been a little bit of a problem recently, and I've only had so much time to go out and mine it by destroying asteroids. Some more money. Fusion accelerant. Right, we got a salvage frigate module. Yes, that's great. That was a bit nice win. I think that should bring my frigate modules up to 11. I'm pretty sure we only just need one more. I think that we'll keep using accelerant in there for the moment. I want to check. I'm pretty sure I need 12. Is it 12? Yes, I need 12. Then we need 8 for that, for the plasmatic warp injector, which will give us extra range, and that is another 12. Then that will complete all the tech for the freighter. I mean, to be honest, in some ways I hope they do add some more tech for the freighter, but then the ultimate goal would be for us to be able to fly our freighters. I mean, that'd be awesome. A nice trade mission here. I seem to have had a very high proportion of trade missions recently. I think we're definitely going to go with that. I think we'll put you in with the secondary support, and then we're 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, that maxes that out, but I suppose we could. Well, we don't have any mind control devices anyway. Oh well, fine. That's going to be 900 tons. That's going to be really into my fuel, but we'll be okay. Another trade mission. I'm not sure I've got enough ships left for 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I need some more trade frigates, to be honest. Maybe we'll go for the balance mission. It's only level 1. I mean, the balance missions might be a little bit better. Exploration, industrial, trade, and we got? One of each, haven't we? Faster and higher light calculations. I don't think I want to use the fuel oxidizer. I think we can put the holographic one in and the fuel compressor. I think we'll just do the other balance mission as well. Actually, let's put some of my junior ships in. They might take damage, but what's that? That's industrial exploration. Support, combat, and we'll just put in one of the higher level trade ships as well. And put in one of these, And well, if they get damaged, they get damaged. That's the end of the day. We've got no more trade ships left, so that's that bit done. I mean, overall things are going pretty well. I mean, I've got 267 million, 16,000 nanites, 10,500 quicksilver. Actually, that's a point. Community mission. Oh, so it's 86% complete. I do wonder whether Hello Games is waiting for this mission to finish before they do any more announcements relating to the next update. Or because I mean, it'd be pointless them introducing a new community mission if this one's not finished. So I do wonder whether this is actually a driver for that process. But then again, we may just have to wait after that mission's finished until they have the update. I mean, I'm 99% certain that we are going to get an update this month because it's tied to the Xbox update. So we're just going to jump in the primary ship. And of course we're in the red system, which means there's no space station here, no other life forms. Let's see what we got there. We've got an icy planet there. I can't remember how many planets are actually in this. There's only 3. And I think there's one over... Oh, there was. We'll get out of the way. I think I've scanned this one. This is a rainy planet with sentinels on it. I don't think I could find the 3rd planet. Well, we do need to pulse, so let's just pulse away a little bit and see if I can see anything. So we'll do a little bit of a pulse away, see if we can trigger an event. Right, I think we're far enough away now if we can actually... So we can now see all 3 planets. That's the rainy planet, that's the icy planet. And this is the one we haven't actually discovered. Looks like we've got hostiles coming in as well. Ancient bones activated. I actually quite like the idea of visiting that planet. I wouldn't mind picking up. I mean, I don't really need any cadmium at the moment, but I probably will pick some up before I leave. Yes. Right. Where is it? Out of combat range. Haha. Where art thou? Wait. The only trouble with this living ship at the moment is it's so sluggish with respect to... It's like there's more than one of them, but we can get rid of this guy. Where are you? Really do need to get the upgrades on this. Ah, gotcha. Right, now where is the planet we were heading for? Oh, there it is. Right, still 2 minutes, well, 49 seconds away. So here we are, we're breaking through the atmosphere. And we'll go down. And this looks suspiciously like it's a parched planet with oceans. Interesting combination. Actually, I could like this, actually. Oh yeah, this has got a certain attraction, to be honest. A pretty big attraction. Nice area here. We're going to stop and check this out. There's sentinels, irregular patrols, so then the sentinels aren't going to be a problem. Hello. I'm certainly going to scan you. There's some birds up there. Right. No nearby hotspots. Thank you, game. I mean, this looks a pretty good situation. I mean, we've got the water there and plants out here. Let's just get back to normal. No. There. Some armored clans. Ah. Well, it's definitely a hot planet. Technology. I've got loads of phosphorus, so chop that up into there. Sac venom, armored clam. I'm looking for some buried bones. Right, I think what we're going to have to do is we're just going to check around here and then we'll see. Yeah, thank you, game. Another creature there. Scan him. Some cactus here. Wait, don't want you attacking my ship. Actually, no, let's just jump back in the ship. I think what we'll do is I mean, there's not much point scanning for buildings, but I'm not seeing anything at all here. I think what we'll do is we'll just fly across the surface and do a couple of random drops and see if I can get a power source. We'll follow the coastline. There's a nice little island system here. I mean, it's also pretty flat, so it makes a bit of a difference. It's just like this as well. We could have a bit of a bridge system going here. Let's just put down here. I mean, it'd be great if there was a power source near here. Oh, come on, game. Maybe be fair. Ah. Yeah, I saw you. I got you. Just scan off this. I think I've got missions to scan plants or minerals. We might as well do those. I've actually found a natural burial site. It's a little fair distance away, but it will give me a target that we can go looking for a power supply. Go away. Reload. Yeah, I've got quite a few missions to kill predators. Take the lower flesh as well, because I'm still collecting the ingredients for cooking. Got no idea what recipes I can use, but one day I'll get around to learning it. I mean, it'd be really great if Hello Games actually introduced a reason to actually cook food. I mean, this is one reason why I've never really got into the cooking side. Is I'll go away. Is the fact that beyond giving it to the what we call it, the guy in Nexus, I can't remember what his name is now. There doesn't seem to be any other purpose for making food. If any of you know different, feel free to chuck it in the comments. But I've always had the impression that when they introduced food, it was a precursor for something else which may come in the future. So it's not, it's well, probably the best way to describe it is it's a work in progress. So we're coming up on the natural burial site. Of course, the dust clouds are blowing in now, so I can't see. I think that is water. Looks like we got across a small little stream here. I mean, you never know, one day they may actually introduce rivers, although I think that might be fairly... I've got a feeling that's quite deep. Okay, let me just... check this out. I think there'll be another one over that way. Quite often they come in groups. Of course, but something actually blocking me here. Of course, what we can do is hide in here from the storm. This used to be quite a common feature in the early days of the game, hiding underground in storms, because you didn't actually have the extra protection back then. So we got two bits and pieces. We've got the storage augmentation. I mean, I could send some of this to the freighter, save a bit of space, because that's where it's going to finally end up anyway. Right, let's just see if there's no nearby hotspots. Thank you, game. So there's a gas cloud nearby and minerals, but no power. Oh, I'll scan that. Is there another natural burial site around here? Floating crystals. Go take a look at those. There's no storm crystals because this isn't a ultra extreme planet. We know. Aha! Gotcha. I've got myself turned around a little bit here. Oops, there's a hole in the ground there. Lash plant there. I think we're in water again, but it's a little bit difficult to tell. So here's the floating crystals. Carbon crystals. They're not really worth that much. We'll take one. Yeah. Hello. Right, so right, it goes from extreme heat to extreme cold. Thank you, game. At least I can see what I'm looking at. I think this could be quite an interesting planet to settle on. Hazardous flora. Floating crystals. No. More floating crystals over there. No nearby hotspots. Well, we found a mining resource, an A-class mining resource. Just It's in. Because what we could do is bring in the Minotaur. Wow. I suppose in some ways the Minotaur is a good option if you want to travel, because the jetpack seems to last a little bit longer. Why is that? What I was looking for. What was I looking for? Oh yeah, there. I think we jumped past it. Right, you minor. Actually, not minor. Clunky. There you are, Clunky. I don't think I'm going to look for that mineral resource. In fact, it's just... What I'm going to do is just going to make my way back to the ship and... Well, I think we'll go off and explore somewhere else. This planet had a lot of potential, but not enough. Wow. That was pretty impressive jump, actually. Just going to jump out, go back into the lift offspring, take off. And of course, we've used up all our fuel. How much oxygen have I got? Just have a check. Yeah, we got about 700 oxygen, so we don't. How come I'm in space already? Yeah, thank you, game. Right, where is everybody else? Where's the ship? That's the planet. We're looking down, so right, my ship is over there. I think we're going to head for the Frost planet. It should be quite a nice long jump, so we may get a chance of getting an event. Famous last words. Actually, come to think of it, I might as well get some cadmium while I'm here. And this is the only planet of the three that seems to have cadmium on it. We'll go to a rainy planet with star bulbs and aggressive sentinels. Certainly don't want to set a base up on a planet with aggressive sentinels. I mean, there are limits. I can't see the ground. Get ready to fly in. Okay. Just gonna have a little bit of a fly across the surface. Actually, this might as well just put down here. I think this planet's extreme all over by the look of it. Yes, thank you, Sent. Okay. Magnetized paraffinium. Cadmium deposit 575 in that direction. And we're in the middle of a storm. Let's bring in Minotaur again. Hey. Oh, and he dropped on top of him. Go away. I suppose the problem we're going to get with the Minotaur is that they're chasing after me. Can you chase me? And the problem is, if I land on anything or crush anything, it's going to attract their attention. So if I just stand here for a little while, they might calm down a little bit. Mining cannon. I don't want the cannon. I want the mining bore. Is that the bore? Yep. I think I've confused the sentinels. I don't think they. Okay, thank you. Yank. Got 200 carbon. I don't think the sentinels quite know what to do with the Minotaur, because I suppose it doesn't register as the player. Wow. Lasts very long, does it? Just keep taking cadmium. Grab as much of this as we can. Oh. More in. That is enough to be going on with. I want to in here. Certainly want to send that to the exosuit and that to the exosuit. I send it to the starship's too far away. Turn around, please. I'm over here, sentinels. I think the Minotaur is probably a good way to deal with sentinels on aggressive planets, because they seem to struggle a little bit with them. I mean, I don't know what will happen if you actually engage with them. Plonk our way. Close to here. I'm just gonna jump out. I'm just gonna grab that. Jump in the ship. Exocraft. I'll put this in the starship. That can go into the starship. Have I got anything here? The carbon we'll put into the Minotaur, because that's required for there. I think can do is just turn that into nanites. Then we can start converting the tetracobalt as well. I'm just going to get back up into space. Do the usual, blast our way through the asteroids. Alright, let's just shoot back to the capital vessel. Just always shoot my own cargo pods. See if I can get any frigate modules. Right, let's just slide into here. Now, I could go up to the top deck of the freighter and sell off what I've got. Actually, I think what I will do is, yeah, I think we'll go up and get rid of those foods items. Where was it? Is it in this exosuit? Yeah, we got some flesh, and got the storage augmentation, the fusion accelerant. Back down there. Rated the nanites. Put that into the exosuit. Start converting some of these into ionized cobalt. That'll give me a bit of extra space. We've got plants in the freighter. I think that's got to come back so that I can put it into the food processing up here. Yeah. Nutrient processor. I mean, I have been processing the odd bits and pieces. Storage there. Got that in there. Because we can put carbon in there. I've already got carbon in there. One thing I am interested in is if I go and click on this one. So all the food processors have the food stored in common. So that means that technically there's an upper limit to how much food you can actually store inside of here. Eventually I need to put some of this stuff together to make what we do is that's condensed carbon. I don't want condensed carbon in. I'm not exactly sure what condensed carbon would be useful for cooking, but never mind. Let's see what we can sell off here. Right, there's the Herox, and bone fragments and silver in here. The tritium can go to the freighter. Can sell that off. What we got? Really haven't got anything in the freighter to sell off. But I've got quite a pile of stuff in here. Well, not that much actually, just bits of skeleton and other items. Yeah. We'll sell the bone fragments. Chipped partial skeleton. Sell the carbon crystal. We got a time-worn skeletal factor. In fact, we've got a time-worn skeletal fragment. 164,000. I think I will sell these fusion accelerants for another 5 million. Then we'll just tap through. We'll do the grubby partial skeleton. Chip. Anything else in here? Oh, the Herox. And that should be it. I think the platinum could probably go to the high capacity. And the silverback, I'll leave the chrome in here because that's used to recharge the ship. Actually, what do you want? Yeah, you use gold. Use oxygen. What we could do, is one of these vaults I've got a big pile of oxygen. Well, I thought I had a big pile of oxygen. No. If not, I can always go back to one of my old bases and pick it up. There we are. Let's go in here. And we can dump this into the ship. Oh, I didn't sell off the hairy orchids. It's about 1.75 billion. And what we're going to do now is we're just going to go out, do a long range jump, and get rid of some of these missions. So we're going to have to find this system with a space station in it. So there we go. Galactic core. So we may just get out of jump range. Okay. Out of jump range. Just pull back a little bit. What we got there? A system of a single planet. What we got here? Balanced. Okay, let's go for this. Oh. Well, let's do our bit for the locals. Hey, he's firing at me. I mean, we could be nasty and just steal some of the... do the salvage modules. The only thing I have noticed that if you attack freighters that are after a space battle, they tend to be a little bit more aggressive with the lasers. Right. Gotcha. Our ship's shields. No, behave yourself. Maybe later on I'll claim I shot them accidentally in the heat of battle. Shoot. There's another one just there. Is that it? We got every... Yeah, sorry. Ah. See what I mean? Say the battle frigates tend to have those mounted lasers that can take you down very quickly. I wouldn't mind seeing where we picked a bit of a fight. Yeah, thank you, game. I wouldn't mind getting another salvage frigate module. Or yeah, thank you. Magnetized ferrite, platinum. Ah. Ionized cobalt. I wouldn't mind one more. Hostile ships in range, yes. Come on, I want one more. Chromic metal. There we are. Right, time to run. Where's the space station? There's cobalt. There's cobalt. Chromic metal. Chromic metal. Or we just come back to... Wait. Just got hooked on the... Wow. Okay, we're gonna have a little bit... Anyway, ow. Just woke... Ouch, 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 ouch. Right, can we get away on these? No, can't. Pulse agent, enemy disruption. Right, there's the space station. Head for the space station. Come on, time to go. Oh, look at that, we got a unique ship. Don't fly away, please. The only trouble is if I buy the unique ship, I won't have a slot for upgrade. Oh, let's see what we got here. Actually, quite like this. Actually, how much are you going to charge me for your unique ship? Make an offer for this. Negotiate price. 7 million. It's not bad actually. I mean, I really would like a unique ship. I mean, it's not brilliant hyperdrive range 151. I mean, we can upgrade it. Yeah, why not? I've got the money for it. So. What we are going to do is jump back in the Laughing Gnome now. Because I've got we've got 4 salvage frigate modules. Great. I can go to the freighter. We've now got 15 salvage modules. I've got a storage augmentation. Actually, curiosity. Apologies for running backwards and forwards between the 2 ships. It suddenly occurred to me, can we actually do... I mean, when there's no reason why you can't put a storage augmentation on an exotic ship, let's just have a bit of an experiment. Let's make sure that, let's see whether it works. Yep, it's on here. So what we're going to do is just upgrade the ship. And we're going to apply the augmentation. Yeah, so we could expand this to, what's that? 30, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 25. So we can expand that to 25 and that to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'm going to augment this. I'm just going to have to rethink about my ships now. Because that means I don't have any spare slots now. I think just to wind the video up, just have a quick look. Oh, I should put the cadmium into the freighter, but that's okay. We've got some ionized the ionized cobalt. Just do that. And what we'll do now is just go up and see what missions I completed. And we were out having some fun. Handing missions. Oh, we only got 2. Oh well. I was expecting a few more than that. I thought I had more Predator missions. Kill 11 creatures. So I only had the 1 Predator mission. Oh well. Normally I've got piles of them. Let me see. Browse missions. Oh, I'll certainly take the scan the 5 plants. Scan 7 creatures. Yes, take that. Hunt pirates. Let's really do one of these hunt pirate missions. Maybe in the next part. Yeah. Come in here. Got to recover the money that we spent. So there's the sell their hairy orchids for 1.1 million. And sell off the ionized cobalt. That's +2. Teleporter coordinators are still low price. Nothing in the ship. Got the salvage frigate modules. So I've now got my new exotic ship to play with. I think this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.